I've heard that there's a lot more issues with counterfeits lately, so when you do buy them from a friend or someone that you know, it's a lot more reassuring, you know, that you have them from them.
Vikings fans, this story's for you. Counterfeit tickets are on the rise, and that's because the Vikes have become a hot commodity. For example, at last week's game, 100 fans shelled out thousands of dollars only to find their tickets were phony. And with the Minneapolis Super Bowl just around the corner and the Vikes back in action next week, you need to watch out. Valley News Team's Melanie Palmer has our story tonight about what you need to keep in mind before buying those playoff tickets.
Be prepared for the worst, I guess, you know, unless you're buying it from the actual venue or whatever. It's not necessarily that you're going to get the real tickets.
Daryl Dimmer says he's a lifelong Vikings fan.
And I've been a Vikings fan, so it's been a long, hard life.
And when it comes to buying tickets for the games, he says he's very cautious. You see, he had a bad experience in the past when buying tickets online.
We were trying to go to a production of Wicked down in the cities at the Orpheum, and we bought tickets through the only ticket vendor that the Orpheum uses. And they turned out to be tickets that had been sold 4 times.
And he's not the only one who has run into this problem. In the latest study we found, the sale of fraudulent tickets has grown by 55% in just 3 years. When buying your tickets online, always use a credit card. That can offer fraud protection. And make sure the sites you're looking on are legitimate.
If you're questioning it, take the name of the site, put it in your favorite search engine, write the word scam afterwards, and see what happens. It just allows you to look at some reviews from other people.
But one Vikings fan I spoke with says he goes past the internet and uses a different source to make sure the tickets aren't phony.
Usually through friends or, you know, people that have season tickets already that I know. It's always been a really good experience.
Officials say buying the tickets at the game is reliable if that's at a ticket office or booth, but stay away from the scalpers. In Fargo, Melanie Palmer, Valley News Live.
Now, we're not trying to jinx anything here, but when it comes to buying Super Bowl tickets, it's encouraged to follow the same guidelines. And specifically, with authentic Super Bowl tickets, they are typically printed on hard stock and are of better quality. Officials also say to be wary of tickets that are being sold at a price below the market value. If it seems too good to be true, it often is. If you need help uncovering fraud and corruption in your community, call our Whistleblower Hotline, and we'll do our best to get to the bottom of it. Call 237-6576 and leave your tip. A member of our investigative team will get on the case and go to work to expose the truth. Fans looking to book a hotel for the Super Bowl in Minneapolis may have a hard time finding a room anywhere near U.S. Bank Stadium. During the bidding process, the NFL required 19,000 hotel rooms for the Super Bowl, but there are fewer than 10,000 rooms in the downtown area between the largest hotels. We scouted room rates on a number of sites, and most hotels in downtown Minneapolis and the surrounding area are all booked. And that is leading to a price surge in the secondary market, surrounding suburbs, and on home rental sites like Airbnb. A one-bedroom downtown apartment is listed for $10,000 per night on Super Bowl weekend.